All right, so I have made it to New York. The bus ride was pretty smooth.
I'm not going to be able to. Girl, that daggone door don't even open. The door is frozen. The door to the balcony is frozen solid. Like, nothing fancy, nothing too shabby, just some water. We are literally going on a hunt for water. All right, girl. So it is 9:15 p.m. and I am literally crawling into the bed. Like, top of the morning. It is 7 o'clock. It is time for me to get myself up and get my day started. I slept really good last night. I'm telling you, these feels sleep gummies, these bedtime berry, they do it every time. That and my sleep mask, which must have fell off while I was asleep. I don't know where my sleep mask is. Between my sleep mask and those bedtime berry gummies, best sleep. Because typically when I'm traveling or away from my husband, I don't sleep well. But those gummies, did the trick. Okay, so it is, like I said, 7 o'clock. I'm about to get up and head down to the gym, come back and shower, get dressed, go to breakfast, and then head to the studio. And yeah, so let me hop out the bed, go ahead and get myself ready so I'm not pressing for time. I would rather be like ahead of schedule than behind. I also need to make a couple of phone calls today. I have some packages that were supposed to be delivered, but I think with the snowstorm, the deliveries got messed up. So I need to put my finger on some packages. I'm happy I brought my laptop. I did not want to bring my laptop, but because my YouTube video, that I was trying to download was taking forever, I brought my laptop so I could download the YouTube video and then upload it to YouTube. I'm glad I did because I forgot I had to grade some assignments. So I graded them last night, but I need to respond to some discussion question posts from my students. So I'm glad I brought my laptop, so I'll take care of that this morning as well. And excuse me. And then that's going to be the day. I'm excited about getting together with the girls later in the apprenticeship. I'm looking now at the stuff that I brought with me for the activity that I'm going to have them do today, which I'm excited about. I hope it goes over well. I hope they enjoy it. It's going to be short and sweet, nothing too much. So, all right, let's get up and get this day going. we are back from the gym. I actually just got out of the shower, currently getting dressed so I can head down for breakfast. Time just, it really moves. Oh my gosh, I thought it was something in my hair. How about it's gray hair? Like, it's just gray hair. But yeah, so time is moving really fast. Just got out of the shower, getting dressed. I'm currently on hold with FedEx because I ordered something, and I guess like with the snow and everything, it's made the package delayed. But on Thursday, I got a message from FedEx saying that my package was on the truck and that it was out for delivery. That was Thursday. It's currently Sunday. I'm sorry, it's currently Saturday, and I still don't have a package. So I spoke with someone and they said, oh, it's going to be delivered Monday. And if it doesn't show up Monday, call back and we can escalate it. I'm like, can we just go ahead and escalate this thing now? Like, it was supposed to be here. I hope you can see me because I have the sun behind me. But I'm like, it was supposed to be here on Thursday. It is Saturday. Let's go ahead and just escalate this bad boy now. Like, why wait? So she was like, well, on my end, I can't do that. So I'm like, you know what? Put me on the phone with a supervisor. What is going on with me this weekend talking to supervisors? Like, first it was the burger place, now it's FedEx. I'm just like, you know what? Everybody needs to just get their stuff together, okay? So I'm currently on hold waiting to speak to a manager. And yeah, so that's what I have going on. You know, when I don't know if I said this out loud, like to you, or if I said it in my head, that when I got here, I was like, this place looks like a theater of some sort. Girl, how about I'm staying at the Showtime at the Apollo? I didn't realize they turned this place into a hotel. How did I not know where I am? Like, I'm up here staying at somewhere I don't even realize where I'm at. Oh, hold on. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So, yeah, I didn't even realize I was staying at the Apollo, which is, it makes sense. Like, there's, I don't know, like, I feel like Black excellence in this hotel. Just the decor, the people, the food menu items, like, it very much gives Apollo. I don't know why I didn't realize that. But yeah, so got a lot going on. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm rambling. So let me go ahead and hurry up and get my bags and everything together so I don't forget anything. And I will see you down at breakfast.
She took us out on different apps.
Okay.
You know, it's kind of the requirements to make a difference, and you can get like a.
Okay, so I just got done having breakfast. I wasn't able to film in there because one, they were playing music, and I didn't want to get my video, copywritten or whatever, because they were playing music and it was loud. So you probably wouldn't have been able to hear me anyway, but also I don't own the rights to the music that they were playing. So I tried to capture like a little bit of my latte and my food and stuff like that. And then because I was by myself, just table for one, they put me at this very long table, and like every other seat, they sat somebody else that was also dining alone. So with the music and just, I mean, I was at a table with other people. I was just like, I'm not even gonna worry about pulling my camera out. So I did try to capture a little bit here on my DJI, and then I got a little bit on my iPhone. So what you saw is all that I could get if I even decide to put anything in there. But like I said, I'm in my Lyft headed to the studio. It's about 15 minutes away. And I have about 15 minutes away. And then, of course, when I get there, I'll be putting my camera away because I don't like to film sacred spiritual work that we'll be doing. So I'll be putting my camera up. After that, we have dinner, like a celebratory dinner afterwards at 6 p.m. So I don't know what time I'm going to make it back to my room, but whatever time I make it back, I'll try my best to check in with you just to let you know how the day went and how dinner was. If I'm like exhausted and don't feel like it, then I'll do that in the morning. Um, what else? I think that's really it. Breakfast was good. If I wasn't able to put in the picture, just let you know I got some eggs, potatoes, vegan sausage, and a bagel, and a caramel oat milk latte. It was delicious. Everything was good. I'm going to go back there again tomorrow before I leave and probably end up getting the same thing. So I will check in with you a little bit later. Hey, girl. Hey, I am getting back in here after a long day. It is currently 9:15 p.m. And yeah, I've been gone all day. I don't think I've picked you up since I was in my Uber, or was I in a Lyft? I was in an Uber or a Lyft. When I had left out this morning. So I am literally just getting back. Hold on, let me turn the lights on in here. Oh, goodness. There we go. I am just getting back into my room. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I was trying to hang up my coat. But no, I was saying that I wish I could have recorded my day, only because it's hard for me to like put into words what I experienced and what I did. But almost, if you watch my last New York vlog, then it's what we did was pretty much similar to what we did last time I was here. So we all went around, just to kind of catch you up. Let me slow down because I'm just getting in. So let me just breathe really quick and slow down, so I'm like making sense when I talk. And then let me also make sure like this mic is positioned well. But yeah, so it's a group of 8 of us and our teacher. And in this spiritual apprenticeship, in this first phase, we are being reminded that the medicine is within us and that we are the medicine. Our medicine and our gifts that we offer the world isn't tied to a modality. It's literally us. Like, we are natural born healers in our own right. So just to give you some context, just in case you're watching this vlog and maybe you haven't watched vlogs before this, to know that I am a part of an apprenticeship that is about reclaiming our medicine as Black people, as people of color, reclaiming our indigenous practices, our medicine, our offerings that our ancestors practiced before westernization, before colonization, before slavery, before all of that stuff. You know, what were our ancestors in their native land doing to heal their people, to heal themselves? So we're reclaiming that in this space. And that's what we did today. So this was our second time meeting in person over the course of the 13 weeks of this apprenticeship. I started talking about this on YouTube. I have a playlist called the Great Lock-In Spiritual Journey Edition. If you want to kind of go back and watch those, I've literally been vlogging throughout this journey. I first started to like separate this journey from my regular vlogs, but after like, I think the fourth or fifth vlog, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to start talking about these in my regular vlogs because this is a part of who I am. This is a part of me, right? So yeah, if you want to go back to that playlist just to kind of catch up so you can get the foundation and like see like how this apprenticeship all started, feel free to do so. I'll make sure to link that playlist in the description. So yeah, so that is my community. That is why I come to New York. It's to be with my girls. It's to be with my sisters. And yes, it was a beautiful experience. We did just as we did last time we was here, we all went around and offered each other our gifts and our medicine in a form of healing. And so I shared before earlier in this vlog that what I was going to be offering, and let me actually share that with you really quick. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Let me grab my little notes here. So I shared with my peers, my exercise was called the art of receiving. In my other vlog, I talked about how I am just in the space in my life right now where I am just so open to receiving. I've poured out, I've poured into so many people, places, and things that in this phase of my life, I'm ready to sit back and just receive and just take in and just accept and just welcome in. Like, I am on the receiving end. Like, I've been on the giving end for so long. I am now on the receiving end. So what I wanted to offer the group today is an activity of reciprocity, because how many times have you found yourself in a relationship, whether it's an intimate relationship, friendship, whatever, just relationship in general, where you're always pouring and giving out, but you're not receiving anything in return? Like, there is no reciprocity. Like, there is no shared collectiveness happening, right? And that leaves you drained. And I found myself at a part of my life at that point. So I remember hitting a part of this apprenticeship where I literally told my teacher and my peers, I was like, you know what? I don't even want to be a healer anymore. Like, I don't want to offer anybody anything. I only want to receive. Like, I don't want to be a giver and receiver. I only want to be a receiver. Like, I don't want to give anything unless it's, of course, my children, my husband, which, you know, they're my soul pod. Like, those are my people. Like, I can't, or I won't neglect my children or my husband. Like, of course, like, it is my responsibility as a wife and a mother to, you know, give unto my husband and my children, right? Outside of that, I don't want to heal nobody. I even told my teacher, like, I don't even feel like being a therapist right now. Like, I need a break. And what I discovered is that in this phase of my life, it is time for me to give myself my own medicine. All of the things I've been pouring out to and pouring into other people, I need to give that to myself, and not at the same time of me giving to others. I need to pause on the giving altogether and fully embrace the receiving, which is honestly like harder than it sounds like for me. Because when you're a giver, I don't know, it's just something really hard about like receiving. Like, I don't know. So anyways, so I'm being long-winded, but that was my activity. So it was called the art of receiving. And I'll just share with you what I shared with the group. I said that this exercise is an invitation into wonder, play, and shared creation. So often, especially in spaces of care, leadership, or healing, we are taught to give, hold, support, and pour out. This practice gently interrupts that. So, in this group, in this activity, we're going to give each other a chance to create without being connected to the outcome, without having pressure, or without having expectation. You will be allowed to reconnect with your joy, spontaneity, and imagination. It is an experience of collective play where we build something together without needing to explain or justify it. For me, this is a practice of receiving, not receiving praise or words or responsibility, but receiving presence, energy, and care. It's a way for us to experience the balance between selflessness and self-honoring. So what I had them do, and I have mine here as an example, I gave, and I shared this already, but I gave everybody a sheet of paper. We had color pencils and crayons, and I set the timer for 1 minute. When the 1 minute timer went off, you took your paper and you started to draw on your paper. When the timer went off, you had to take your paper and give it to the person to the right of you. So eventually all of us got to build on top of what the other person built on. And I'll just show you. This is, I hope you can see this. This is my art that came out of the exercise. So I started with just putting like these little squiggly green lines right here. Let me cut on this other light just in case you can't see me. Hold on, let me cut on another light. Oh, okay. I hope you can see me now. I'm sorry if I hope you can see me. I'm sorry if I was talking to you in the dark up until this point. I just looked at the camera when I came in to show you the art. I'm like, ooh, it looked kind of dark. So I apologize if it's dark. But anyways, this is the final touch of my art. So I started off just putting these green lines at the bottom, and then everybody I passed my picture to, they got to build on top of my paper. And this was a practice of reciprocity. Like, yes, I created my foundation, but everybody got to pour into one another. And then at the end, I asked them all, like, you know, how did it feel to not only pour into others, like into others' art, but to also receive something back at the end of that. So everybody went around and shared, and it was super cool. Like it went over really well. I wanted it to be something easy because I'm like, I work too hard. I'm always doing the most. Like I want something to be fun and light and collaborative and just of community. Like let's all build together and build upon each other. And so yeah, so it went over really, really well. They enjoyed it. So I was super excited about that. So that was that. We had other ladies lead us in meditations, lead us through sound healing. What else? Oh, let me share with you some things, some treats that I got back because these ladies are so awesome. One of the ladies gifted us with some bracelets. I feel like these are from Puerto Rico. She went to visit Puerto Rico, I believe, and there were some kids that were making bracelets. So she brought these back. So I got one for me and then two, one for each of my daughters. So I have three. So I have these to bring back home. Someone led us through a meditation and they lit Palo Santo from Peru. So she gave us all a bag of Peruvian Palo Santo. And I have, how many do I have in here? I have two like big pieces in here. I'm so excited. Knowing me, I'm going to be like not wanting to burn them, to just like savor them. So I got that. And then here we go. One of the other ladies passed out for everybody, sorry, some honey from a local market and a sunflower. Oh my gosh. I'm going to try to preserve this. The last time I came to New York, I left with flowers. I wrapped a wet paper towel up and then I put it in a plastic bag, and that like kept the moisture at the root. So I'm going to stick this in water tonight, and then in the morning I'm going to wrap this up like I did last time to preserve this beautiful sunflower. Okay, I'm like so excited. Oh yeah, and then that was with the honey, and then one of the ladies wrote each of us a note, and I'm going to read mine. And then within the note was a card that she pulled for each of us. So I'll just read mine really quickly. And now that I think about it, I don't even think I want to read the whole thing because I don't know. There's just certain things I want to keep to myself. Like, I'm very aware that this is the internet. And there's just certain things I want to keep really close and sacred to myself. And I feel my intuition saying that this is one of them. So I'm going to trust that. But I will share that I got the High Priestess card, which is divine knowing, ancient one, goddess embodiment. And yeah, oh, let me show you the card so you can see. It's so pretty. Hold on. You see that? It's so pretty. But yeah, yeah. And then she wrote each of us like a note. And I don't know. I want to keep this one. No offense. No offense. But I want to keep this one to. I want to keep this to myself because this is like a personal, handwritten note that, yeah, I just want to keep for me. No shade. Just want to keep this one for me. And then our teacher actually gave us each a card. She made us promise not to look at it or read it until tomorrow morning. So I am putting it face down and I'm not going to look at it or read it until tomorrow morning. I'm going to be obedient. I'm going to be a good student. So yeah, that was the day. So we all went around and shared. And after that, we closed out the ceremony. We danced. We had a good time. And then we went to dinner, like right across the street at a local Mexican restaurant. It was so good. I don't think I got a picture of any of my food. I was just so in the moment. I think I shared before, that's one thing about like vlogging authentically, like vlogging my real everyday life. Like sometimes I'm so present in the present moment that it doesn't dawn on me like, oh, get out your camera. Oh, get out your phone. Like, take a picture of this, take a video of that. It's like I'm so present, especially with these group of women. Like, for me, it's, how can I say this? It's very, it has been in the past very difficult for me to find people I can connect with deeper than surface level. It's been a challenge for me. Most people aren't able and or willing to have deep conversations. And for me, surface level conversations are draining. They're draining for me. I gain energy from deep intellectual conversations, even if it's something that I don't know about. Like even I'm thinking about tonight at dinner, like they were educating me on a lot of things I wasn't aware of. A lot of them, it's two of us. Two of us are Black. So it's me and then another Black lady. She's Haitian, and then there's two people that are Puerto Rican, and then the rest are Dominican. And they were just educating me on their culture and colorism, and like we just was on some deep stuff. And I was just sharing them, my experience as a Black woman, as a light-skinned Black woman, and just what my experience has been. So we was talking. There was no time to pull out this camera or pull out my phone or take a picture of my margarita. Like, we were in conversation, and it's like, it's in those moments I'm like, oh, like, dang, like that would have been so great to like capture and share. But I find for me as a vlogger, as a content creator, it can sometimes be a challenge to balance being present with content creation, if that makes sense. When you're vlogging authentically, like I'm not purposely going on experiences just to say I'm a vlog this. Like I'm not booking trips like, oh, I'm booking this trip so I can have a good vlog. Like, no, I'm gonna go on this trip, and because I'm a vlogger, y'all just go see what I'm doing. Does that make sense? Like I feel like I'm a very authentic vlogger. So anyways, I don't want to get on a rant about that. So yeah, I say all that to say I did not film dinner because we were having dinner and we were talking, and it was our closing dinner, and it was our last moments together in this iteration of this group of women, and I was just so present. The food was delicious. I had two margaritas, the little short glass margaritas, but they were really good. I had some salmon with some veggies and sauce and some rice and beans. I ate every bite. There was not a bite left on my plate. It was very good. I would definitely go back again. So, yeah, that was the day, that was the night. And so, yeah, I head back tomorrow morning. I'm gonna do the same thing I did this morning. I'm gonna get up in the morning. Well, first, I'm gonna brush my teeth, get cleaned up, um, take my Feels nighttime gummies, definitely taking those. But anyway, so I'm gonna get up in the morning and go back to the gym, walk at least for an hour, get my hour walk in. And speaking of hour walk, did I hit my 10K steps today? Let's see. 9,800 steps. I'm about to go walk around. I'm about to go take a few steps. I'm at 9,815 steps. So I'm about to just like walk in place real quick so I can get my 10,000 steps. But anyways, so I want to get on the treadmill in the morning and at least do an hour on the treadmill. Typically, if I do an hour on the treadmill, then throughout the day I can get my 10K steps. But especially because I'm going to be sitting on the bus for a few hours getting from New York to DC, I definitely need to get up and walk because I know when I get home, I'm not going to want to walk. So I'll do that in the morning. I'll get up. I will pack and go to the gym, shower, get dressed, and go down and have breakfast again. I'm going to get the same thing I had today for breakfast tomorrow because it was absolutely delicious. And then I'm going to call my Uber or my Lyft. I'll call my ride. That will take me back to the bus station. And my bus leaves at, I think it leaves at 10:30. It leaves at 10:30 tomorrow. So I'll at least try to get to the bus station by 10:15. And that's my daughter calling. I'll call her back. And then I'll head on home. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Thank you so much for coming along with me during my trip to New York. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please make sure you do so. Especially, I say this all the time, if this is not the first one of my videos you have watched and you have not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button, share my video and my channel with others that you think might find it interesting. Make sure you leave me a comment. I honestly, of all the things, I love when you all leave me a comment because sometimes I be feeling crazy talking to this camera. I'm like, I see people viewing my video on the other side, but are they real humans? Is these YouTube bots? I don't know. So leave me a comment so I can engage with you and know that there's a human actually watching my video. Make sure you like this video. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end the night here because I know in the morning I'm going to be on short time. So I'm going to be moving and shaking. I'm not going to be able to pick you up again. So I will see you on the next video. And until next time, be well.